know why I feel this way. It's because of the server I love to play. Bring adventure for me every day. Play on the server the TimeShot way.
Yep.
All right, so tell your story.
So the mule, Edson had this mule that was the first mule ever made on the server. And he was so proud of this mule because it was the first one on the server. And every single time I saw him at his base, especially when he was live streaming, I would jump on the mule and ride off on it. And I would lose it because I don't care. Like, I would ride off into the desert. And then I'd get distracted by like, oh, there's a skeleton horse. And then I'd jump on that and ride off. And then the mule would be abandoned. And Edson would be freaking out. And then like an hour later, I'd be like, I guess I should go find that mule. And then I'd go and I'd search the desert roughly where I was and find the mule again. Sometimes he had traveled into caves. And like it was a well-traveled mule.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I decided, you know what, this mule and I, we have this bond. We have a special caring together. Like, I love it. It loves me. I think we should move this relationship to the next level and move in together, right? So I take this mule and I ride it into the nether. And Edson's chasing me as I ride off with the mule.
Yeah.
And this mule is not fast. It's about as fast as any mule could be. And it's really, really laggy slow. Like, just...
Yeah.
It struggles. But you know what? It doesn't stop my love for it. So, I ride this mule into the nether. And I cut the nether... the tunnel that I had to my base wider. And me and the mule go off towards my base. Okay? So we go through my nether portal, and I go through the nether portal, and the mule is gone.
Oh.
It's just...
Audible gasp.
It's just gone. And Wynn's like, I was in a call with Wynn, and I was like, the mule is gone. And she's like, oh yeah, that's a bug. Yeah, it's a known bug. Like, that's... like, she said it in a way that was like, well, duh, you're an idiot. Of course that's gonna happen. It's a known bug. No, I was sad. Like, I was legit unhappy by that happening because I felt bad. I didn't want to kill the mule. I just wanted to bug Edson with it. So I actually knew something that was sort of weird. That, like, remember how I told you that 1 in 10 times my nether portal would move into the middle of the desert?
Yeah, why did that happen?
I still don't know why. Like, it would be perfectly linked up. I could go back and forth either way 9 times, and on the 10th time, I'm all of a sudden in the middle of the desert. So I ran into the middle of the desert. And sure enough, the mule was sitting there beside the broken portal.
But the portal was broken.
The portal was broken. The mule was sitting there. Mystery solved.
Yeah, I'd say.
I don't know why it happened. I still don't know why. But either way.
Imagine, like...
Audible sigh of relief. Because, seriously, I thought I had killed the mule. I was so scared. I mean, it would have turned up on the world download, right? But still, I didn't want to have to wait that long. So I took the mule and I put it into my base. And then I see this whole investigation tort, whatever he calls it, right? The investitort. What is he called? Detect tort? Inspector. Inspector. That's it. That sounds so much better than investigatort.
Investigators. That's so stupid.
So,
You think that was V1?
right, it must have been.
I'm
So
at your
I
base,
look,
by the way,
I
setting
of
up the
course, as an honest citizen, start rummaging through the investigators' possessions, right, and reading all of the reports. So I happened to see one from Edson asking for the mule, and then later on, I was in a call with the both of them, and the investigator says that he knows where the mule is.
Oh.
And that him and Edson are going to go get it, right? So I, right away, start going to my base. Like, I need to go to my base and hide that mule.
And hide it, even though you couldn't care less.
Right.
You just don't want Edson to have it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because me and that mule were best of friends forever. And I didn't want Edson to ruin that experience before it was an experience. And basically, I went through the Nether, and they were talking about like, oh, here we have the mule. It's right there, and they turn around and look, and oh, the mule is gone because I had moved it into one of my buildings that I was building. But they found it like almost right away, and so while Tort was trying to get Edson's attention, like, Edson, it's over here, I jump on the mule and I ride off with it. Unbeknownst to both me and them, I had the invisibility glitch from the Nether.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm riding around on this mule, invisible. So basically the mule is riding itself all around the place, happy as a clam. And Tort's chasing after it. Like, Edson was like, he gets to the point where he's like, you know what? I'm just done. I can't deal with this. Goodbye. Like, that's the way Edson deals with all the issues of life.
Yeah.
He just leaves. Let's the bad things happen and then sorts it out in the end. So I was running around on this mule. And I was invisible, okay? So Tort had no way of knowing that I was or was not on the mule. So I get off the mule, and I'm standing like 3 blocks away from the mule, and Tort's up a little ways on a cliff. I see him pull his bow out, aim...
Oh, I heard about this part.
And shoots the mule, killing it in a single shot.
What a murderer.
What? Yeah, exactly. And I think that though he already has replaced the mule with like 30 other ones, that one mule, my friend, could never be replaced.
No, absolutely not.
And Tort should, in some way, compensate me.
Yeah. I mean, you're the real victim here.
I know, because I lost a friend.
Yeah.
I almost like that mule as much as I like you.
Almost.
It would be like if Tort killed you and then
suck.
replaced you with 13 other Jakes. It just wouldn't be the same.
But think of the amount of JFC.
Well, you know what? You're actually making this sound like a pretty good deal.
Hey, we already dealt with cloning last season.
Oh yeah. But like we never dealt with cloning the person who makes the JFC. So that there's more.
Where do you want this stand at your house?
I
I tried building it in like this corner on the pathway, but it just looked terrible, so I'm deleting it.
deleting it.
Yeah, I also built it out of stone, which didn't match the whole quartz thing.
Oh yeah. Oh crap. I was in the Nether and on a giant pillar and gassed. I'll be there in a second.
Sure.
So I think that what we could do, especially considering that there are some stand opportunities at spawn. We
Yeah.
could make an awareness stand for the ethical treatment of mules. We could call it PetMe. People for the ethical treatment of mules everywhere.
Pet me.
Basically, okay, I'll be perfectly honest. I just want a way to harass Tort. Because I could care less about the mule, but I do like the mule. I do like it. I did like it. It's dead now, and I pretend to be sad, and that is, yep. Okay, where are you?
At your base. I'm by your speed thing. I have a speed of 19 grass.
You have a speed of 19 grass. That's not very good. Actually, that's not bad. My fastest horse has a speed of 11. The lowest is the best. Let me see how much. Let me see how fast I am. I'm going.
Gotta stop for a snack. 23.
Well, when you're hungry, okay? You just gotta stop. And
Should we build the stand next to this exercise machine?
My pathway to the dock is right here. Is gonna be right here. So let's maybe like right in here somewhere. Would be better.
Sure. Like inset?
Yeah.
Sure.
I do.
I still have a stone pickaxe because I still don't have my pickle back. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yep. I don't have my pickle back.
It's the only other diamond pickaxe I've made on the server. I've only made 2. And I lost one. Maybe have I made 2? Does it tell me? I've probably made more for other people, but I've only used 2.
I think you made one for code. Or at least I think you said you were going to.
I've made 5, but I've only used 2 of them.
Oh. Where's the other one?
Yeah, that's the pickle. I lost the other one in the lava.
Oh, okay.
Not lava. I died and then it despawned.
Oh.
Because I was AFK.
I can't believe, like, I swear they've turned that despawn timer up or something. Like, it's so fast now. I can die and run right to my stuff and it'll despawn before my eyes. It's like it doesn't matter if the chunks are loaded or unloaded. It just despawns.
Well, I died at spawn, so it didn't matter. The chunks would be loaded no matter what. And I was AFK.
Yeah. That doesn't help.
How do you do that like that?
Ooh. Platinum?
Yeah, made with real platinum.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kept
you're
my
the first
teeth on that.
Yep.
What goes? I don't know how much I can ask about the creation process for JFC these days, but
it's better than it used to be, I'll tell you
how
that.
exactly do you make it with the real platinum?
Exactly. You know those fancy pizzas with the gold shavings?
Yes.
Like
I
that.
only eat those kinds of pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
these don't
that.
have gold shavings, they have platinum shavings.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
I like that. You can
My
make quartz JFC too.
You could. I won't, but you could. You could.
I could.
You are the cornerstone of quartz.
I pretty well.
Market.
Oh, well.
Well, my stone pickaxe that I just crafted has broken.
Here, have this one temporarily.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Wow.
Oh wait, the ceiling. All right, what should we do with the ceiling?
I think quartz.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
How do you make the chiseled quartz?
Chiseled? You just have the slabs, and then you stack the slabs.
All right, I need a crafting table. Slabs. That is way more slabs than I will ever need. All right.
Well, I could always use whatever you don't use.
I stole it
Honestly.
from you in the first place.
Great.
Oh, I need more than that. God damn.
You just made 3?
I thought the ceiling was smaller than it was.
You thought it was 3 blocks.
No. I made 6 slabs. I'm like, that's
Wait, I got-
basically 100.
There's some chiseled in this chest.
I don't want to use your already chiseled chisel.
Oh. Okay. I just got a weird text. Let me
What was
tell you
the
about
text?
it. It's from my mom. And she says, "I'm here in your house."
Is she actually?
Yes.
Hmm. It's quite
Breaks
concerning.
in. I got one of those door key things. that has,
Here's
like,
mommy.
nobody needs a key. You can just press the code.
Do you have one of those?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so, like, it has a key too, but, like, if you know the code, you just use the code. And it eats
Yeah.
batteries, like, it's its job to eat batteries. But anyway, I think too many people know the code at this point. Do you have dirt?
I did, but I threw it out because I
Oh.
didn't need it.
I need some dirt like crazy. Like, if this
All
was
right.
a half JFC, half dirt chest, I wouldn't mind that.
All right, I usually just do this.
Huh?
Oops, I threw one. Well, why is my original recipe in there? Oh,
Well-
you replaced your original recipe with the one in here.
Yeah,
Eating the platinum now.
right.
Yeah. I'll just take this original recipe back, and I'll...
Yeah. Bonafide original poet taste.
Yeah,
Clone taste, aftertaste.
exactly.
I think grass is a good measure. Do you think? I was trying to. I have always used grass for those kinds of useless counters.
You should use JFC.
No, because I eat that.
You don't eat grass?
No,
With your donkey brethren?
no. But I'd look at it, and if it was like 12 JFC, I'd eat one, and then I wouldn't know what the number was.
Alright, I'm gonna actually...
Sprint jumping?
I tried. I might even go slower.
Oh my god. A little bouncing.
40?
40.
No, wait, was yours already in there?
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was 40. Okay, now you at least didn't sink down.
This is so slow.
Okay, let's see what it was. 26.
26? You mean it doesn't help at all?
Wait, so your speed normally was 26?
No, my speed normally was 18.
Well, then it really helped. Oh, no, it doesn't help at all. It helps badly.
It helps badly.
Yeah, the opposite of helping, not helping.
What if I don't sprint? I'm not sprinting.
You're just walking?
Mhm.
24.
Oh, I'm lagging badly.
So the sprint jumping was even slower than walking.
Oh!
This is an accurate measure of speed. It seems like oh
Jay.
yeah, I was just about to say it seems like it could use some lighting there, but
I need a sign that just like marks this as JFC.
What would you call it? Like the outlet mall JFC? Why is there an outlet mall in my base?
It's like your basement on Red Cube.
Oh, that, you know what? That still, to this day, was like one of the best bases I had because of that. Like, there's just something about it where, you know, it wasn't like we had a spawn village. Nowadays, everybody has a spawn village and stuff, right? But, like, back then, it was just someone started building in my base, and it kind of grew from there.
Yeah.
And everybody built in there without any permission whatsoever.
And you didn't care.
And I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. I named the sign.
JFC, the franchise. I think there's some kind of like... Okay, so you got your Jake's...
Fried chicken.
Fried enchantments.
Fried enchantment. Fancy enchantments.
Fancy enchantments.
Yeah.
And then you've got...
I went through like 10 minutes of name brainstorming to come up with a name like that.
You chose fancy enchantments?
What else could I pick?
Yeah, I don't know.
For a
And then
blacksmith.
you've got at spawn Tort's thing, which is like...
I don't own that, and they are going down the lawsuit hole if they continue with that name.
It's called like... I don't know what it's called at all.
Just fish and chips.
Oh yeah, I was thinking like it's a cuisine of the world. Is it French?
Why am I lagging so bad?
What kind of French cuisine has JFC in the name? You don't seem like you're lagging to me.
Oh,
Are you?
a little bit. Oh, that might kill me.
What might?
I just jumped off a cliff.
Into the water?
No, onto your tree.
Huh?
Off the cliff you're on. Greyjoy. You don't get that because you don't watch Game of Thrones.
No. It's dark up here though. I gotta.
But yeah, just fish and chips.
Right.
And if you will remember, I was certified last season as a legitimate business.
Correct.
And part of the business thing is copyrighting your property.
Sure.
And when that
Do
property
not
is
remember that happening
copied,
last season.
yeah, it happened off screen because it was boring paperwork.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. Why would I show that?
And then the documents were immediately shredded.
With the reset of the world. But that does not
Right.
diffuse their importance. What's the word to use there?
Diffuse.
Negate their
Right.
effects on my business. So they are going down.
Oh, right. Yeah. But I mean, technically, if we have to be honest about this, like we got to look at both JFCs as violators. Then you yourself are violating your own copyright.
What?
You can't have JFC chicken and fried enchantments.
Yeah, I can.
Why?
JFC.
No.
JFC
I can't.
is the.
Okay. No, hold on. Wait a minute.
It's like how Pepsi
No.
owns a bunch of different things.
I was-
Like they own Mountain
I was
Dew.
actually about to use
Is
Coke.
Mountain Dew a cola? No, but Pepsi Cola is a thing.
No. It's no. It's not. No.
Yes, same thing.
It would be like if, okay, using Pepsi as the example, it would be like if Pepsi went out and started making like radiators and branding them Pepsi.
No. Should I make radiators?
Well, is heating an issue? Maybe in the colder biomes. Radiators don't heat, they cool. But you know what I mean.
They radiate.
They radiate coolness.
No, that's not true. Coca-Cola owns lots of things. Lots of products.
Any products that aren't Coke?
Yeah, lots of them.
Like what?
I don't know. That's a bad example. But
Oh.
Pepsi owns Mountain Dew, and that's
yeah, but
not
that's
a
still
cola.
a beverage. Still the same thing.
I sell food that's barely edible and armor that's not edible. That's almost the same thing.
Yeah, you benefit from them both.
Except that I've had one customer at my.
Have you
place.
really had a customer? I didn't know it was open for business.
It's been open since the day it was built.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I walked in there and I started reading a sign about how the process works.
And you got bored and
And
left.
I got distracted midway through that one sign, and then I didn't understand any of it. So my brain stopped trying.
Did it not make sense?
No. It was like, just tell me what I need to do.
Tell you right now.
Okay, I'll go read the signs and I'll tell you why I have an issue with it.
Okay, I'll follow you back to spawn.